Okay, guys, so today I have got a very exciting announcement to make. So, this will be a pretty short video, but basically, I just want to go over a new podcast that I'll be starting. So, yes, I'm going to be starting my first ever podcast right here on the Team TMS channel. Um, so, basically, what this podcast is it's got a name, it's called Market Talk with Tom Duncans. And basically, in this podcast, we're just going to be going over all of the areas of branding, marketing, investing, business, just all of these business areas. And yeah, so basically, in every episode, we're going to be looking into a different company, a different brand, and basically just go over the history of the brand. So, and the thing about this podcast is, basically, everything that I'll be learning will be at the same time as the audience. So basically, I don't know how long these episodes are going to be, but it's going to be an ongoing thing. It's not just going to be like a short series. Um, I don't know what's going to happen to Team TMS. All of the episodes will all be on this channel here, but for the main part, I will mainly be focusing on this podcast from now on. So it's basically similar to some of the videos I've been doing in the past, like the logo designs and the UI trends and starting a business and that kind of thing. So it will be a similar sort of formula, but just less editing. So it's basically just going to be me rambling on for like maybe I want to say half an hour to an hour, possibly. Every episode's going to be different. But yeah, so it's basically just going to be exploring the world of business, guys. So it will be most likely weekly episodes. But the way this podcast will be done will be very different to the usual sort of podcast formula. And what I mean by that is every episode is basically going to be filmed live. So it will be filmed live on YouTube. So every episode is just going to be completely uncut, unedited. And so it'll be filmed live on YouTube. And then basically what will happen is I'll also simultaneously record the episode and then possibly just cut out any unnecessary bits and just cut out, just chop up the video to whatever it needs to be and then upload the final version onto all of the different platforms. So there'll be YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, a couple others. So it's going to be on every platform wherever you get your podcasts. So there's basically just going to be the live community version, and then there'll be the slightly cut version adapted for audio listening, for playback, basically. And yeah, so that's basically how the podcast is going to work. It's going to be weekly. The playback versions will be uploaded on Wednesdays. And yeah, so basically, just to get into a bit about why I'm doing this podcast, is lately, as you guys may have noticed, is the channel has sort of been just going off into no direction, no specific direction. There hasn't really been a formula to my videos lately. It's all just been a bit random. I mean, we've had these like entertaining AI sort of voice change videos, and then we've had this business talk, and then we've had vlogs, and it's all just been a bit sort of, there's just been no formula to my videos lately, and that's probably why I haven't been getting too many subscribers lately. I've been getting, a fair number of views, but nobody's really been subscribing to the channel. We haven't really had a community per se lately because back in the day with my Minecraft videos, that was one formula that I just stick to in every video. Is just one thing, like Minecraft Bedrock servers, really. So it appealed to one sort of specific audience, and that's why my subscriber growth was a lot higher back in those days than it is now, because nowadays my videos is just like everything, like it just covers everything. We got vlogs, we got live streams, we got business talk, professional talk, just everything on this channel. So it just doesn't really work, guys. Like, for people to be, actively engaged in your channel, you have to stick to a specific formula. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do in this channel from now on with the Market Talk podcast. And Yeah, so hopefully we will start to see a bit more growth in the channel. Hopefully we will reach to 1,000 subscribers soon, because that was the goal of last year, really, to reach 1,000 subscribers. But as we speak, we're currently on 890, so we'll get there, guys. Hopefully one day. But the second thing is, as to why I'm doing this podcast, is that these topics that I'm covering actually do interest me, because that is my field of study at the moment, business, marketing. And yeah, I'm just really interested in branding. I've also started a company to do with branding and logo design. So it's just really something that's always interested me, just business, really. By the way, I won't be getting into too much about my business yet. I won't go over what the name is yet, because I don't want to expose the business just yet. For now, I just want to keep two separate worlds for Team TMS and my business. So I just want it to stay as two separate worlds for now, because you guys all know what happens when worlds collide. It's just a big explosion, and we don't want that. That is a quote from Seinfeld, by the way. So yeah, but in general, these topics just interest me, and yeah, I think it could just make a very interesting podcast. So yeah. And the other thing is, there's just going to be a lot less preparation and editing for my videos, because with my videos now, these are only like 20, or less than that, really, like 10 to 20 minute videos. But the things that go on behind the scenes, there is just a lot that I have to do. Like, there is a lot of editing. The editing usually takes like over an hour to do. There's also a lot more preparation that you guys don't see for these videos, especially the AI videos, all the planning that goes into those with the voice changes, and the recent Chris Luxon video I did. But yeah, so there's just so much planning that goes into these videos, and I just don't have the time, especially when I'm going to be starting up my studying again. I've been on a big break from university lately, 5 months pretty much, but I will be going back to my second year of university soon, so I'm just not going to have the time to edit all these videos, and it just takes too much time and effort, guys. And basically, the formula of the podcast is basically there's not really going to be much preparation at all. It's just the idea of the podcast is that I'm just going to basically sit in front of the camera, find a random brand or company, and then just go on from there. So that's basically the idea of the podcast. As I said before, the episodes will be much longer than the videos I'm doing now, but it should hopefully take a lot less time to prepare, basically. So that's basically the idea of it. Hopefully there will also be a bit more community engagement with the live stream, so you guys can actually type things into the live stream chats and that kind of thing. So hopefully there will be more of a community around the Market Talk podcast. Yeah, the final reason is basically I just want it to be more sort of versatile, my videos. So basically we're going to be on a much wider range of platforms. We're still going to be here on YouTube, on the Team TMS channel, but we'll also be on Spotify, iHeartRadio, maybe a few other things. We'll see. I'm still setting up the podcast as we speak. So that is basically the reason why I've decided to start this podcast. And as for Team TMS, I'm still going to be posting, like the odd vlog and maybe the odd challenge and that kind of thing. We're still going to be doing like the Christmas vlogs and the yearly master vlogs and that kind of thing. Maybe the odd random sort of video like I'm doing now. But the main focus for me at the moment is just going to be the weekly podcast episodes, and I think you guys will enjoy it, hopefully. So maybe for those of you who have been sticking around since the Minecraft era of the channel, maybe it won't interest you that much, but this is basically the new formula of the channel, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. But yeah, so Team TMS is still going to be around. I'm not just going to be like renaming the channel into the Market Talk podcast sort of thing. The channel will still be Team TMS, but Market Talk is basically just going to be like a production of Team TMS, basically. So yeah, so that's basically everything I had to cover. Let me know what your thoughts of this new podcast are in the comments down below, and let's just see what happens, guys. I don't know when the first episode will be, maybe next week sometime. But yeah, just keep an eye out, guys. Keep an eye out for the first Market Talk live stream. And without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.